Spiritualism was one way of coping with the war. The new medium of motion pictures was another. And in its own way, the cinema was also able to raise the dead. Most portrayals of the war were pure spectacle, but powerful statements so made. One of the first was a French film, Jaccuse, I Accuse. The director was Abel Gance. Because of bad health, he was turned down for military service, while many of his friends died on the battlefield. He decided to express his anger by making a film even as the war was still being fought. Remarkably, Gance had the help of the French army.
What he did to get French army cooperation was to make it appear to be a justification of war, extremely patriotic, in fact chauvinistic, so that he had tremendous war backing. And then one day he was doing the opening titles with thousands of French soldiers forming the title Jaccuse, and a French general said, by the way, what are you accusing? That I'm accusing the war, I'm accusing man, I'm accusing universal stupidity.
The film's hero, like Gance himself, was horrified by the war. While standing in a cemetery, he witnesses the dead rise from their graves. Not to comfort the living, but to pass judgment on them.
And the corpses come to life and march through the country streets into the villages to ask, has our death been worthwhile? And the hero runs terrified ahead of them, warning the inhabitants, grabbing them and saying, for God's sake, what have you been doing since your husband died? You know, how many men have you been living with? You're going to husband any minute. And it was so powerful that in some places, certainly in England, women fainted and had to be taken out of the cinema.
These ghosts were not actors. They were actual soldiers on furlough. Gance called his cast the dead on leave. After filming the movie, many of these men died in battle. These haunting images are the last visual memories of them. Jaccuse stands to this day as a powerful statement about war. But in Germany, the idea of accusation would be put to an entirely different purpose.